Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, July 1st, 2026 Aries. You might feel like you've come out of the dark into the light. A weight has been lifted, but there's a great deal of emotional drama that needs to be shifted. Go for a long walk this afternoon and increase your lung capacity. Get your heart rate up. You'll find that the more active you are, the better you'll be able to sort through your emotional traumas. Taurus. Take a break from your steady climb today and have a look around the world. Enjoy a night out with the friends if possible and take an active role in the conversation. You'll find that the same socializing you do, even if it's remotely, the more you'll be able to release some of the tension you might not even realize you have. Get the energy moving again and take an active role in keeping up with the beat. Gemini. Pay attention to the news today. Be sure to check just the mainstream news but also the offbeat independent publications. Question what you hear and read. Take an active role in increasing your knowledge of the world. Take responsibility for your citizenship by keeping an eye on what's going on. Information is an important aspect of power. Cancer. Today is a great day to go out and get things done. You might find that you're a bit indecisive, but don't sweat it. Don't feel like you have to make any great commitments. You'll do fine jumping around from one lily pad to the next. Get yourself into the open express and say what's on your mind. Engage in some sort of physical activity that gets your circulation going. Leo, the name of the game for you today is action. The air seems to get clearer and feels as if weight has been lifted. You might notice sudden burst of physical energy urging you to get out and go out for a long bike ride. Feel the wind blowing through your hair or release your pent-up emotions on a soccer field. In a fast-paced game with your friends, you will surely have that energy. Virgo. Take some of that knowledge that you've picked up and processed over the past few weeks and spread it. It's time to put in communication skills. You find your emotions are strongly tied to your actions today and that things will take on much of a different tone. Take some deep breaths and release the pent-up tension stored inside. Libra. Your physical stamina is apt to be quite strong today. You should consider working out to release some of that pent-up energy. Engage in a sport or something that involves strategy and coordination. Pick up a tennis racket or join the basketball game. You'll find that your high level of energy will be the key to coming out on top. Scorpio. Take a break from the seriousness that has prevailed over the past couple days. You'll find that the upbeat conversations are the way to navigate through today's waters. You might notice that communication is more active and that words are especially effective. Talk and people will listen. Listen and the people will talk. The exchange of ideas is critical on a day like today. Sagittarius. Jump back on stage and say your piece. Your active participation in the conversation is critical for maintaining a healthy energy flow. The things you say to others will have a profound effect, so choose your words carefully. Enjoy a physical activity that involves a group if possible. Be an active participant in all the situations you encounter. Capricorn, your solid footing may become a bit unstable today, but don't worry about it. Be a little more flexible and release your tight grip on situation. Infuse a bit of laughter and playfulness into things. You'll find that the exchange of ideas is a critical part of the day. Get out the house and enjoy light-hearted conversations whenever possible. Aquarius, there's no excuse for laziness today. Make sure you get out of bed before the day ends. You'll find that the same action you take, the happier you'll be. Express your thoughts to the people around you. Get out of the open air and listen to the wind. The active and flexible nature of people's emotions are more on the surface, so keep things light and energetic. Pisces, don't let things stagnate. It's time to take action in everything that you do today. See how far you can go as opposed to how deep. Cover a wide range of topics. Take a break from your usual emotional intensity and simply enjoy the sunshine and light conversation with others. Keep things energetic and upbeat. Take action when you see that things are lagging. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, July 1st, 2026. Do have yourself a great day.
Good manners start with saying good morning. Good morning to you and welcome to the DBS Morning Show. My name is Marine and this is the DBS Morning Show. Yes, as usual, we head on over to our news department because we need to stay abreast with what's happening in and around us. Let's see what's happening over there.
Good morning. Time now for the news with me, Timothy Paulion. St. Lucia is celebrating a major educational triumph at this time. The island has once again outperformed the region in the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, posting improved scores across every subject area and producing both the top overall student and the top performing male candidate in the Caribbean.
This tells us that the targeted interventions we introduced, guided by assessment data, are producing positive results.
Education officials say the results are proof that years of targeted investments in literacy, numeracy, and classroom instruction are paying off. As climate change and food security challenges intensify, St. Lucia is turning to regional expertise to help reshape its agricultural future. Officials from ICA and CATI have begun a technical mission on the island designed to strengthen the sector and chart a path toward a more resilient and sustainable agricultural industry.
Over the coming days, we will not simply discuss agriculture. We will critically examine how our ministry itself must evolve to deliver better results. We will assess our institutional structures. We will strengthen our human resource capacity. We will evaluate our production systems. We will visit farms, research stations, propagation facilities, and of course, we cannot leave out the educational institutions.
Minister Jawair adds that both ICA and CATI are approaching the initiative with open minds, bringing no predetermined solutions, but instead seeking to work collaboratively to identify the best path forward. A powerful earthquake off the coast of Venezuela is serving as a stark reminder that the Caribbean remains vulnerable to major seismic events. With increased tectonic activity being recorded across the region, emergency officials are urging citizens not to panic, but to prepare.
UESRC is the technical authority that monitors earthquake, volcanic, and tsunami activity for us in the Eastern Caribbean region. And the NEMO will continue to be guided by credible technical information from them. For St. Lucia, the advice remains clear. We know the earthquake safety actions. Have your family emergency plan, secure heavy objects, prepare your emergency kit, and again, follow official information.
NEMO says additional updates will be provided to the public regarding tsunami evacuation procedures and post-earthquake recovery plans. In the meantime, Mrs. Jeffrey Isambert is urging residents to stay informed, know their emergency plans, and remain prepared should a significant seismic event occur. Disturbing images of dead and starving cattle in Vieux are triggering outrage and raising serious questions about animal welfare and accountability. The livestock, which were relocated by authorities earlier this year from the shock area in Castries, are now at the center of a growing controversy, with the government insisting their care remains the responsibility of the owners, even as it steps in to provide emergency assistance.
Some of them from the south, unfortunately, did not make it because they were not given the proper nutrition that the owners had agreed to put measures in place. We have again stepped in and assisted those farmers to another location so they can relocate. Ministry of Agriculture has had conversations with them and the Department of Crown Lands so they can lease land.
Addressing the recent sightings of cows in the shock area, the minister says from this week, any cattle found loose will be impounded at an informal pound before being moved to the Volley Agricultural Station once it is completed. And as the news, thank you so much for watching. My name is Timothy Polio. Good morning. Join us for our next news major at noon, the Lunchtime Report.
Hello and welcome to Street Vibes. Today's question is, should St. Lucia follow other countries and limit or ban social media for children? Why or why not? Let's take it to the streets.
There are things that sound really good on paper. In terms of the implementation, it's a totally different story. I am not sure if in St. Lucia we have any way of verifying someone's age below 16. And therefore, that may allow you to decide, okay, I sign up for social media with a particular ID card, and that ID card has a marker on it that can determine my age. We don't have that. Therefore, it boils down to responsibility of parents, responsibility of social organizations to ensure as much as possible that while we may not be able to ban social media, we should be able to, as much as possible, provide a deeper level of guidance to young people. That's like trying to get away from the problem rather than solving it. So certainly it cannot be done in our current system. And if it that we were able to do it, I don't think we should. I think persons must accept responsibility in terms of institutions and parents to be able to manage children.
I think some restrictions will be put on children because I've listened and heard what the other countries are doing, and I think from their perspective, I think it's good. Also from St. Lucia and in the Caribbean, because we share a common sense, data saving, sovereignty and so forth. So I think some level of restriction should be put on children, because you don't want children from an early age, 7 years, become so dependent on AI and artificial intelligence that they lose the ability to think critically. So therefore, I think from 15 down should be restricted. We can able to give them access to like the government information service. If you go around car streets right now, go to the banks, you see television on, and see a lot of US stuff. The National Television Network have a lot of material that is substantive enough to help educate and promote St. Lucia culture, but you see that at all. And those children now who don't see anything, they grow up to 15, 16 years, oblivious to the success and the development of St. Lucia, and they become almost impersonal towards you, my sister, and towards other people. So I think restrictions should be put, and you better do it sooner than later, because the world is moving at light speed.
Social media, you have to cut them off on it. If there are computers in the school, let them use it. But just block certain things where they can't use and they can't enter, they can't, watch all the said all kind of thing. Nah, man, they're going mad now, they're going crazy now, man. Some of the young girls losing it, man. Oh, I tell my mother I want to be like, oh, what girlfriend you want to be, what boy you want to be now. Nobody can bring the house. You're all mad. You have to stay focused in life, man. Yeah, man, they stay focused in life. A lot of youth live in school, they don't have no sex in them. I have sex, see, but you have to have something, man. When you're going for a job in the hotel, you have to have, even though you got rid of it, you have nothing. You got to show something you have, man. You have to show something in life, man. A chef, I'm a dancer, a singer, and a sound system MC from way back. You have to think about your future, man. Just see things on TV.
I think parental control should work well enough, but media, it informs people these days. That's just the new news nowadays. So you can't take away social media. If you take away social media, then children will not know what's happening around them. They're not aware. Even with the American war and everything that's going on right now, they wouldn't be aware of anything. So even in terms of inflation of prices and things like that, gas prices and everything, they'll not know why that's happening. So, we need the media at the end of the day. Just control what they see and what they don't see.
And this is what the people had to say. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Amanda King. Let's head back to the studio.
There you go. Never a disappointment. Thank you guys so much for flourishing us with the information to keep us abreast. We need to take a short break though. We'll be back. Commercial is coming around. It's going to be on the 9th actually at the Cultural Center, and we're excited about it. Number of companies are going to be vying again, trying to dethrone Erny. But we had to sit down with the king, of course. Erny, we had a wonderful chat, a little chit chat with Erny, and it's always a pleasure to link up. Here's the conversation. Well, we're in the space of royalty. That's the only way I could put it. Erny, the good guy, is here, getting set to defend his title, of course, on the 9th. Erny, everybody coming I don't know. It is like you get the feel. Intercommercial house is what we're talking about, Calypso competition. Erny for the last 2 years has held down the first position.
Back to back.
And that's the man to beat. Back to back, and he says he's coming for the tripit. And when Erny decides he's doing something, it's just that. He can give you a little challenge. He can say, oh, don't get too comfortable because I'm here now, you know?
It's true. It's a competition, so you can't just expect to just breeze off into the competition. So I have to come strong. Ika's coming strong. Everybody has their
Everybody else is coming strong. Now, Erny, let me ask you, before you got into competition, intercommercial, what was your first attempt at the stage in that regard?
Oh, I used to be, I did RC Jam.
Oh, you're a product of RC.
I used to sing in a group called Fatal Attraction back in the days.
Right, so this is not your first rodeo. They thought that was your first rodeo.
They thought,
but you come there with experience.
I used to sing before, so
right.
I just stopped, you know.
Right, now Erny, I've been hearing a lot of talk about, you know, you just want to do that tripit and then you're moving on to the bigger competition. Is that true?
I actually wanted somebody to beat me to see what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Because people are telling me, Erny, but I thought you'd have finished that. Leave that for... No,
but you have to defend the title. Beat the man.
I want to beat me. Yeah, make it exciting, make it, you know.
But Erny, how somebody beating you is the question, you know. The kind of antics it has come with on stage, with your personality, is a combination of so many things.
It's a fusion, it's a marriage.
Yes. So you make it very difficult, Erny.
Yeah, man.
So if nobody beats you, you do the tripit, what happens next?
I will leave it. I will leave it for them. Yeah, because
but it is
another company has to win, you know. You have to free up the thing. Next thing people get discouraged and say, me, I doing that every year, meeting that. You know?
Right. Now, intercommercial over the years has been one of, really, really exciting.
Oh,
people look forward to that so much. The attendance with all the companies coming to represent.
Not to cut you shorter, I used to come to intercommercial, you know. I used to love intercommercial. I come to intercommercial. Marcy used to be the biggest crowd, and I come to intercommercial. I want to do that. I said, but I can do that, you know. Yeah, so I did it. The first time I did it.
Right.
The first time I did it. When election came and election gone, I placed about 5th. Yeah. The second time I did it, I placed first runner-up.
Right.
Police beat me by a few.
Right.
If my song, I used to write for myself, back in the time. And then now, then Jati gave me a song. I went to his house, he gave me a song, you know. I didn't sing it the same exact year.
Right.
But I chose to sing it, afterwards.
Right.
Yeah, and then that was the pastor one, the preacher one.
Right.
Yeah. Kudos to Jati.
Yeah, man.
And then Carlton gave me the monkey one.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious because you say transition. So you trip it and we go into the next phase of things. Where do you think you're going to be transitioning into? Can we look for you in the Calypso or in the soca arena?
Everything, eh?
You're doing everything?
I'm good at everything.
Yeah, because I'm saying.
I'm multi-talented. If you notice, I had a song in Bronx and Mata last year.
Yes.
Mashup Party. I was singing the third verse in the song.
Right.
Do you know me? I'm a public celebrity. Every time I reach in a party, everybody looking at me. Well, so I could do everything.
You can do everything.
I'm versatile.
And it's your time now. It's your time now,
certainly. My carnival season.
Absolutely.
If you notice, you see me everywhere on TV. Do my thing, you know? Yeah, man.
Do you ever get upset?
Ever ready battery? No, I don't get upset. I know how to control
What's your
myself.
disposition on life? Because you're just a happy guy.
I view life as, I give thanks and praises to the Most High every day for life. I ask him to, maintain me and keep me safe from harm. I love life, actually love life.
You love
so
life.
I don't make nothing stress me. You could be, nothing can stress me.
And it's about that life.
Nothing
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Yeah, man, nothing can stress me. I'm just that chill person.
No, Erny, nobody, I don't know. I have not heard your song. Nobody knows what. Is it a big surprise? Are you just...
It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Because a lot of people keep talking, I'm going to beat Erny, but they don't know what I have.
They don't know what you're coming with.
What I have,
Similar to last year too. We didn't really know.
Let me just give you a little idea
to me.
What the song is about. I had explained to the people I would retire from intercommercial, but due to my fans, everywhere I pass, Erny, I want to see you, but it's because of you I come to the show, Erny. The song is actually about that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Come and take the thing again, Erny.
Yeah, man, you'll see. And my voice is there. Yeah. Hey, my voice is there. It's not host like last year. It is there.
You have it.
So I'm drinking hot tea.
Absolutely.
I'm practicing.
Yeah, throat coat. Yeah.
I'm practicing for you. Yeah. I'm coming.
Erny is such a star. So
from the voices, you'll have to fear.
Forget that. We're inside. But thank you so much, Erny, for all that you contribute towards entertainment, towards just making people happy on a daily.
Just to the art form.
Erny is just a happy guy.
That's what it is, you know?
Yeah,
man.
Humanitarianism too is very big on you, you know. Apart from that, whenever you bounce anywhere, it's an upliftment to your day.
Yeah, man, and
so
I
thank
like
you
to
for
help
that.
people also, you know. My friends and them, they always ask me for advice. I give them advice, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Big up Shermy, big up Bronx, big up Rickety. All
That's your guys, isn't it? Absolutely, man.
So, yeah, we big up.
Big up your whole self. Erny, all the best. And we're looking forward to what's to come.
All right, big up.
Certainly. This coming Friday we're gonna be seeing, well, it's like pageant weekend, you know. Last week was music weekend, and it will appear that this weekend is going to be pageant weekend. So this coming Friday is going to be the teen pageant. Claire-Marissa-Smartt is the head chaperone, and we've got about 8 young ladies, I mean, within the age range of 15 and up, 15 and 18, that is going to be vying for that title, that coveted title. But even more so, it's the breeding ground that is created through this pageant to help to groom these young ladies from a very earlier age, preparing them for pageant life. So Claire-Marissa is, like I said, the head chaperone. So we had to sit down with her. I'm here with Claire. Claire is no stranger to us in St. Lucia. Claire, when you talk about performing arts, when you talk about culture, very well inducted young lady.
Thank you.
At a very young age at that, definitely has solidified her position and her commitment to the sustainability and the growth of the art form. So it's no surprise that we're here now and you're holding that position as head chaperone for, is that a new pageant?
No, it's actually been here for 5 years.
5 years.
This is our 5th year.
Oh, what's the name again? It's the
Miss Teen
St. Lucia. Oh, right, yes, Miss Teen. There's so many of them, little ones
we have
erected,
quite a few
around
teen
the
and
place.
mini pageants.
Right, well, let's start there. What defines yours? What's defined this one?
I would say just the experience the girls get in our pageant. The segments are different from most of the pageants most of the teen and mini pageants that we have, junior pageants that we have.
Right.
And I think that's just the gist of it.
And that's your target audience. Your target is teens.
Teens and juniors.
Juniors.
Yes.
Right. What the age group, if you were to?
The youngest we took was 15 to 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So really is serving as a breeding ground.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. You being a person involved already in that industry on so many levels, how critical is it to have, you know, the grooming from that young age? Did you get it from that young age?
I did.
So
I
you
did a teen
did
pageant.
right. So you understand how important
Yes.
or how much this assists in preparing one for going on to the bigger
Girls in
stage.
particular, because it's their, you know, in that time you're in your transition into womanhood.
Right.
I think pageantry, getting involved in pageantry gives you that kind of foundation for establishing how you want to portray yourself when you get older, how to carry yourself, how you speak, how you enter a room. I think it's important for girls to get that exposure, and Miss Teen is the
grooming
best
ground
place to do that. Yes.
The grooming ground, right. That being said, the competition is upcoming.
Yes,
how many
Friday.
ladies is on board? You know, what are we looking for? What are we in for here?
So the pageant is on Friday, that's July 3rd. There are 8 contestants, and
nice.
We had a preliminary competition, so there are some segments that you won't see at the main show, but I'm sure that the segments that are happening on Friday are going to be very exciting. I've been privy to some of the, segments already, so I know that they're coming with something good. They went out of the box. We told them it's 5 years, so think big, and they actually did that. So I'm excited for everyone to see what they have to put on, and and it's going to be a good show.
Where are we going? Where we going to be
Union
at?
Orchard Gardens. That's in
right
Union,
there.
right after the school
blue,
before. Yes,
the little blue building right there.
Correct.
Okay, beautiful. Oh, that's a nice venue for real.
It's the first time we're doing something,
that there.
so I hope it
No, it's a beautiful
comes out,
venue. It
yeah.
has the potential. I can see it now. And what time?
It starts at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Well, there's a red carpet at 6 p.m. and then the show itself starts at 7 p.m.
Right. Let's talk about, you know, the importance, the young ladies who are involved this year. All this wonderful 8 young ladies.
Yes.
I'm spanning from where?
So we have the furthest we go is Soufrière. So our
Nice.
Blossom Joseph is from Soufrière, and we go all the way up to Piat, Grand Rivière.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it really spans across the entire country. That is good. That is good. Right. You now being shared chaperone, I'm coming back to you now. How was the task for you preparing the ladies?
So it's my first time being in the capacity of head chaperone.
Exactly.
I've been a chaperone, I've been a contestant, but I've never been a head chaperone. And to be responsible for 8 ladies and 8 chaperones was very difficult, but it was rewarding. Just seeing everything come together, seeing the girls come together, making sure that I give them a full scope of the development that they need to execute on show night and after that. Just making sure that they have workshops where it will help them, not just for the pageant, but going further in life at their jobs, at school. And it was a fulfilling experience. I hope the girls feel the same, because I really did try to execute as best as I could, and I know they enjoyed all that we did for them, so yeah.
Absolutely. What does that do for you now in your growth? Yeah?
Well, I see myself being a chaperone for National Carnival Queen in the future. Maybe the head chaperone, maybe I'm going to take over for Trevor, who knows?
Absolutely.
But I had to start somewhere, and so I thought Miss Teen St. Lucia was the best place to do so. So I'm hoping that it helps me further that, you know, dream too.
Right. What's the cost of to attend?
So there are 3 costs. There's VIP, regular, and kids. Kids is $60, VIP is $250, and regular is $100.
Right. Wonderful. Okay, so guys, where can we get the tickets?
You can get the tickets at the ECB studio in town, or any of the committee members. Jean at Bank of St. Lucia, Claire at Wasco, Annika at Saira, Siobhan at MNC, and Shelby at the ECB studio.
Right. That's the whole team there. Wow. And all young people, it seems. Wow, that is good. I like this. I like what this is presenting.
We love it too. We're very excited.
I know, innit? Good God. When, are you online as well? Are you on social? You had to handle?
Yes, we are on social media. Miss Teen National Pageant. Yeah. Miss Teen SLU National Pageant.
Okay, so we can find you there to follow.
Yes.
To check out the girls if we need to do that
and
as well.
on Facebook, Miss Teen National Pageant.
National Pageant as well. All right, any take home, Claire?
Make sure you attend the show on Friday. Tickets are available at ECB Studio or any of the committee members. We're excited for what the girls have to offer. We're excited for the sponsors to see all that their funds have gone into, and we know that this show is going to be an exceptional one. So July 3rd, Union Orchard Gardens, 7 p.m. I'll see you there.
Absolutely.
Welcome to your Holistic Path to Wellness with Dr. Tanya Bobran. Today we're going to talk about self-worth. We live in a world where our true value is often measured in dollars and cents. But I believe that our true worth is measured in how we use our purpose, our passion, and our power to serve the world. Self-worth is one of the foundations of the More Joy method of soul joy. Because when you know your worth, you show up for yourself differently. I've seen so many people, especially women, tie their value to how much they earn, how much they do for others, how much they achieve on paper. But here's the truth. You are more valuable the day you were born, before you had a title, before you had a job, or before you opened a bank account. When you measure your worth by your purpose, you focus on why you are here and the unique light that you bring into the world. And every single one of us has this special light that we are born with. When you measure your worth by your passion, you fuel yourself with what really lights you up, not just what pays the bills. And when you measure your worth by the power you have, you remember that you have the ability to choose, to create, and to change your life. And that is when you start setting boundaries, when you start prioritizing your health, when you start making decisions from a place of love and not fear. I want you to remember something. Your worth isn't something you earn. It's something you own. So I'd love for you to live from your purpose, live from your passion and your power, and watch how your joy, your health, and your life will be transformed.
Well, I don't know. Strategically, I sat down here and I realized it's Dennery. And we're preparing for Dennery Carnival this weekend as well. So maybe this is not by chance. So maybe I'll take a trip down to Dennery. Who knows? But anyways, that's the end of our show for today. That's where we send you home. Thank you, Dr. Bobra. I still have not connected with you yet, but I definitely have to concerning your new project. And we're going to find out some more about that as well in the meantime. But enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Remember, you know, it takes nothing from you to spare a little thought for somebody else, you know. Always, never underestimate what someone is or might be going through. And it goes both ways. You might be faced with somebody that is aggressive, and your immediate reaction will be aggression back. But sometimes it pays to just stop for a minute and sort of like try to think or consider why that person might be projecting that kind of attitude in this moment. You know, sometimes this little moment that you stop and you had that thinking time can help to, you know, safeguard a lot of things, you know, like prevent a lot of things. And I say that because I had an episode like just this morning, or yesterday morning. And yeah, and had I not had that moment where I just stopped for a moment and tried to figure out what was really going on with this gentleman, it could have gone any other way. So I'm just saying sometimes, I still don't know what's wrong with him, but I do believe that maybe he was having a moment because, yeah. So sometimes we can do that. Just stop for a moment, especially when you meet people who are projecting aggression. There might be a reason why they are doing that. And you know what? A little consideration could go a long way in helping them. So that's the thought I want to leave you with today. But that is our show for today. And of course, join us again tomorrow. We'll be right back here again, God's willing, because we look forward to it every morning. And we're looking forward to you joining us as well.